Not everybody will get you on your journey in life, and that's okay. If everyone understood your path, understood your journey, and everything like that, you wouldn't be walking it alone. And we kind of have to come to that realization. It comes to that accepting that because we sit here and try and bring so many people along on the journey, but they're not supposed to be on the path. They're not supposed to be on that walk with you because they don't understand you, nor are they even on the same mission, have the same goal, nor mindset that you currently have. So you got to come to a realization that it's okay for you to let this person go and not try and force them and drag them along on a journey that they don't even want to be on in the first place. A journey that they don't even understand. They don't even see the point in. They don't even see the purpose in. People see life through their own limits. Their experiences shape their opinions, and you and somebody don't have the same experiences. So y'all not gonna have the same opinion on some things, and that's where y'all gonna clash and bump heads. That's where y'all gotta be willing to understand one another. But it's okay if y'all don't understand one another and can't understand one another. So when they don't understand you, it doesn't mean you're wrong. It just means your journey is different. It just means your journey is different from theirs. Their journey is different from yours. They gotta walk a separate path from you. There's if you go on a hike, bro. Life is really like a hike. If you sit there going on a hike, there's gonna be splits and forks in the path where you get to sit there and choose which path you want to go down, whichever direction you want to go down. You can either take the hard pit, you can either take the hard path, which is more difficult, more bumps and shit in the road and whatnot, whatever the case may be, or you can take the easy path. And personally, I kind of want to take the more hard, adventurous path because that's where all the character and everything is being built at. That's where you're being challenged. You're being tested. You need those things in life. You have to have those things in life. And you just have to understand that it is okay for somebody to not for you and somebody else not to see eye to eye on certain things. Y'all journey is different. Y'all upbringings were different. Y'all don't have the same journey. Y'all don't have the same experiences in life. So there's gonna be a lot of people that you are gonna clash heads with because y'all don't view things the same way. Basically, there's gonna be times when you on that hike and y'all gotta split up. Y'all might end up reconnecting back later down the hike, later down the path. But in the moment, in the current present, you don't gotta worry about that. As we evolve, some people feel uncomfortable. Not because you changed, but because they didn't. Distance is often a sign of growth and not failure. When you start to when you start to really realize and notice that your morals and your beliefs and everything like that don't align with somebody else's and you're not thinking the same way and not on the um same path, and they start getting upset with how you're moving and behaving and acting and the way you're carrying yourself and things like that, is because they're seeing a growth in you that they haven't been able to see themselves. They're seeing a growth that you were able to embody and take on that they weren't able to take on with whatever they were trying to accomplish. They're struggling with whatever you're currently stepping over now. So they get uncomfortable and they get a little frustrated and get mad and they kind of snap at you here and there, where the case may be. That's when y'all start growing apart because y'all walk two different paths and you are exceeding where they currently are, and that's perfectly fine. But even when you are noticing this growth and you're seeing the differences in one another, you gotta come to the realization that it's okay to let this person go. You don't have to hold on to this person. You don't have to hold on to whatever it may be. I don't have to let go of some very long friendships that I have had just because me and this person weren't seeing eye to eye, or they didn't really carry themselves the same way that I was trying to carry myself. And even me saying that right now, I for sure be having times where I be fucking up and I still be on the same old little shit that I was on years ago, whatever the case may be. But I recognize it and I notice it now, and I come to the realization that that's not the shit that I want to do no more. That's not who I want to be no more. So I gotta do all that I can to shift myself away from that shit, and it's just all a process. But it don't mean you're wrong, and it's not a failure or anything like that. It's just y'all got different paths that y'all gotta walk. And Seeking validation keeps you stuck. If you wait for everyone's approval, you'll never move. Purpose requires courage, not permission. You gotta move on your own will, your own instinct, your own gut feeling. You can't sit there and be constantly trying to seek validation for somebody before you go make a move or make some type of decision or take some action for yourself. The only person that's gonna be able to actually sit there and approve and validate whatever you're trying to do for yourself has to be yourself. You have to have the courage to go pursue no matter what it may be, even if everybody's not standing behind you on it. Like, you still gotta move for you, for yourself. If you sit there waiting on everybody else's approval, they gonna be giving you other opinions, other inputs and whatnot, and they gonna damn near have you second guessing whatever you were trying to do for yourself and have you thinking out of it because they don't have the same vision that you have, and that's perfectly fine. Nobody's gonna have the same vision you have. That's why whatever visions that you do be having and whatnot, only tell the people that you feel are like minded and do think alike, think like you, have the same drive that you have the same goals you have the same mindset that you have. Because if you tell your dreams to the wrong person, they're gonna crush them. They're gonna crush your dreams, and it's not even gonna be like they doing it on purpose. They just don't have that same vision as you. They don't see what you're seeing. So fuck all the approval. Don't sit there and be waiting on approval because I'll slow all your progress. I'll slow all your momentum. I'll slow anything that you have going on for yourself down completely. And you're going to get yourself in a stagnant position because now you're overthinking whatever it is that you did want to go do because this person didn't approve of what you were trying to go do. When you could have just approved it yourself and gave yourself the validation that you were looking for. You don't owe explanations to people committed to misunderstanding you. Your consistency speaks louder than your words. Let results answer questions. People are gonna sit here and question what you're trying to do and try and tell you, oh, you shouldn't be doing this, you should be doing it this way instead, where the case may be. Like, I was literally just talking to my homie at work, and we was sitting there talking, and I was like, bro, for some reason there's always a nigga with no car sitting there giving some input on some shit. I'm like, dude, I don't know. But you don't owe nobody explanations to why you're doing this or why you're trying to pursue this or why you're taking this path or why you made this decision. You don't owe them no explanations at all. Let your consistency, whatever it is that you are trying to pursue, speak louder than your words. Let the results of what you have been doing behind closed doors speak louder. Let that answer all the questions and everything that they have been sitting there asking you. Like, with this shit, I have to just be consistent with it and just do it for myself. Any questions that motherfuckers will be asking later on down the line, whatever the case may be, the results years from now, months from now, whenever it comes, whenever the results come, whenever I reap whatever I have been sowing into this channel, whatnot, that'll be answering all the questions and everything. Because this, I don't know how to put it. I'm trying to think like how I would describe it, but I can't even think of the words for it. But just don't sit there and explain yourself to motherfuckers as only trying to misunderstand you. They're not even actually trying to take into consideration what you're trying to get done. They don't want to understand you. They're not taking the time to. It's pointless. You're wasting more energy on shit that don't even need to be even talked about. Need to even be entertaining. You weren't created to fit everyone's expectations. You were created to fulfill your own calling. Keep walking. Whatever your calling is, whatever your purpose may be, whatever you feel passion for, whatever you genuinely have love for, continue to keep on fulfilling that. I feel like my calling, I feel like my purpose is to help other people, help anybody that I can, that I do come across paths, whatever the case may be. I feel like that's my calling. So I'm gonna try and do that any way I can possible. I'm gonna try and help people. I'm gonna try and give back. I'm gonna try and uplift. I'm gonna try and teach and guide. And as I'm trying to teach this person, I'm also trying to teach myself while I'm trying to help them out. Like, me doing this, I'm sitting there down there preaching, trying to push out this positive energy and whatnot, pushing out things that y'all can do better to keep on improving. And as I'm sitting there doing that, in the midst of me doing that, I'm also teaching myself some things. I'm changing my mindset. I'm changing the way that I'm thinking. Like, it's all just a cycle. It's all just a constant cycle. So as I'm sitting there trying to teach y'all and help y'all go on whatever journey that y'all going on, I'm trying to teach myself the same shit. I'm struggling with the same things. So we all just learning, we all growing, we all trying to fulfill our own calling. Um, just keep walking, keep moving, take one step out of another. Keep on pursuing your dreams, whatever it may be. Don't let anybody think you out of or talk you out of pursuing your dreams, pursuing what you wanna take on in your life. You the one that gotta walk in these shoes. Nobody else can walk those shoes. So live whatever your dream is to the fullest and make sure that you do anything that you can possible to achieve it. Don't leave no what ifs. Don't live with no regrets. I love you. God loves you more. Stay focused. Stay disciplined. Stay intentional. Do everything out of love. Don't do it out of spite. Don't do it out of anger. Um, just keep on becoming the best version of yourself that you possibly can be. Don't really try and do anything for other motherfuckers' validation. Just do it for yourself. Do it for your future self. And the only validation that you need is truly just your own validation. Validate your own feelings. Validate your own everything. Have a great rest of your night. Have a great rest of your day. Probably upload this tomorrow. I gotta get back on schedule because I've been low-key slacking. I have been tired. But still gotta squeeze the videos and I gotta be disciplined. I gotta get back focused. I gotta get back focused for y'all and y'all gotta get back focused for yourselves. Because I've surely been falling off. But everybody be smooth, everybody be safe. And yeah, that's all I got for real, bro.